I posted a wine bottle craft for Christmas and I got somebody that said, I want to see what you're going to do for Thanksgiving. So here you go. I painted this wine bottle with acrylic paint. It's called Sienna. And while the first coat dried, I just made a little template of what I think his little feet should look like. I just did it out of cardstock. And then I cut out 2 pieces of orange felt. And then I did his hat. So this is not the hat I used. I do end up making a bigger one that is 5.5 inches. This just wasn't big enough for me. And then I put another coat of paint on. So once, I'm doing things in between each coat drying. So I took a men's compression sock and I cut the foot out of it. And I used a paper towel holder that I'm just going to slide over the top of the bottle to keep the hat up as high as I want it to without it flopping over. And then I put another coat of paint on. I ended up doing 5 coats of paint. I cut, for the brim of the hat, I cut 2 pieces of black felt, and then I just cut slits so that you could just slide it over the top of the bottle. And then I put pipe cleaner inside, in between the 2 pieces. That way you can form the brim of the hat. You can kind of shape it however you want. And then I just glued the second piece of felt right to the top of that. And then I put, I think this is the last coat. So when I do the paint, I do kind of a watered down version, and it takes longer because you have to put more coats on, but it adheres to the bottle better, and you just wait in between each one drying. And then I put a thin line of black on there just so that when I pull the brim of the hat down, there's a little bit black up there, so the bottle wasn't showing through. And then I just made his little face. Now, if you watch me, you know I hate doing faces. So it is what it is. He has a little beak. He has 2 eyes. He has the little turkey thing that comes down on the beak. And then I did outline all of that in a thin black, I used a thin black liner brush. So I just outlined the whole thing. And his eyes are kind of a little cross-eyed, but, I think he's kind of cute. And then we get to the fun part in a minute, which is the feathers. So what I did was, if you guys saw the turkey I made, I had used half a wheel. So I took the other half of the wheel. It's a Dollar Tree wheel wreath form. And I just used it as a stencil, and I cut out some paint tarp. And I cut out 2 pieces. And again, I put the pipe cleaners in between. And I just glued the 2 pieces together. And then I put magnets on in the center of that, and then I put them on the bottle as well. So when he was completely dry, I used the Mod Podge Luster just to seal it. And then I just put the magnets down on that. And then for the top of the hat, I just glued it. I folded it like you would the end of a present at Christmas or a birthday, and just glued it. And then I put it all together. So I put the brim of the hat on, and then I put the paper towel holder, and then I glued the sock to the brim of the hat. Look how cute it is. It's cute. And then I got the magnets onto the bottle. Now, if I was going to do this again, I might try to use Velcro. And then I glued his little feet on. And then now comes the fun part. So I just took feathers, and I just glued them to this paint tarp. And it was just willy-nilly. There was no rhyme or reason to it. I just glued them down. It was kind of fun. It's very bright. Not my usual. Not my usual. And then I took a little bauble I had in my scrapbooking stash, and I put a piece of ribbon on it and put it on the brim of the hat, and I made him a little sign that says, "Eat the ham." I had 2 other options for signs. I was going to put one that said moo or one that said eat more chicken. But I picked eat the ham. Let me know what you think. Hit that like button. Hit that share button for me. And make sure you're following me if you're not. Thank you. Have a great day.